We're here with Jean-Paul and Brian Whalen of JP Enterprises, and thanks for having us back to talk a little bit about what's new for 2016 here at SHOT Show.
Yeah, we always appreciate you guys coming in. As you know, over the years, I've kind of changed the direction of our development of the long-range precision and bringing gas guns into that. In fact, we've seen more and more people running gas guns in long-range precision. We built a great platform for that. Well, we decided that it was time to bring the software and the hardware together, and we recently acquired the Blue Steel Ranch out in New Mexico, and it's a fantastic shooting facility with KD range capability out to a mile and natural terrain shooting on the canyon rims. Next month we're offering our first classes, both an intro, long-range precision, and an advanced. And I've got Brian Whalen, who was my co-instructor for those first two classes. Brian just finished his service to the U.S. military. He was an SF sniper instructor. Great competitive shooter in our own right. We got very similar background. We both came from the small bore community originally. Brian, why don't you talk a little bit about what you did?
Well, I was a competitive shooter since I was pretty young, and 2002 I decided it was time to go and military service. So deployed a couple times, and I've been competing quite a bit in the last 10 years, both civilian and military. Quite a bit of teaching, both civilian and military. Was sniper instructor for 3 years, and did a lot of other training in other countries as well with some sniper stuff. So pretty diverse background of training both military and civilian. It's a lot of fun really taking both the military and civilian side and kind of tying the best of both worlds together and trying to push everything forward.
For civilians that are coming into the sport, maybe they're shooters, they actually want to get into the precision rifle game. A lot of times it seems inaccessible, right? That and I think that's great that we're opening this up. We're trying to take some of the mystique and the voodoo out of it, and make it real for folks. What do you guys, in your instruction and facility, what are you guys going to do in terms of what people can expect and how would they actually get into a course like this?
Sure. Yeah, the intro course is certainly the place to start, and we're going to run that kind of in a two-man team format so that you not only learn all the shooting skills, but the spotting skills and the communication, because that's all part of that whole equation that makes it all work. Yep. So we're looking to provide people really a great experience there, and of course both of us know that we can get people up to speed in a very short period of time. So I think people will be amazed that it seems like more difficult than it is, and we're going to simplify it, and make you understand just how great a sport it is, and get you up and running. So I hope to see people out there.
Right.
Yeah, and then working with students as a shooter spotter team. A lot of times when you're the shooter on the hot seat, I've got this going on, I've got this going on, and being able to really just kind of sit back, in a hindsight as a spotter, you can see everything that's going on, and it's this sort of do and see approach where you get to do both. You can watch the wind, and watch what the shooter's doing, and watch, where the hits are going and everything. So it's a really good really good teaching tool to be able to be the spotter. And the Blue Steel Ranch is a phenomenal venue with the combination of the flat ranges, the longer range out to a mile. We can get really good data on the guns. We can teach from ground up zeroing, shooting the rifles, everything from absolute basic, off a bipod, and then as we get into more advanced classes, being able to shoot off that rim where we've got a turning wind condition. You're not constantly shooting on a flat range. You don't learn the condition, you learn to read the condition. The idea is to teach guys how to actually, walk up, read the wind conditions, read the distance, correct their elevation. And the Blue Steel Ranch, because of the terrain out there, we get a lot of good non-standard and prone shooting. And there's also great wind out there, and there's a lot of terrain out, in between and past the targets, before the targets. So it really affects the wind a lot, and it's just an amazing venue to build a mature shooter in a very short period of time.
That sounds really exciting. Now, in New Mexico, are we looking at where at New Mexico is it?
Actually, we're just outside of a little town called Logan, New Mexico, about 12 miles out of Logan. Okay. The nearest airport is Amarillo, which is 100 miles to the east.
Gotcha.
So that's typically most people would be flying in there. It's only an hour and 20 minutes out then.
Very good. Well, we wish you the best of luck in getting the facility kicked off and your new course.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Fun. Thank you.